Cadet Marcus Thompson stood before the chrome testing chamber, watching as the Zephyrian technicians calibrated their neural fear response monitors. The insectoid beings clicked their mandibles nervously as they adjusted the holographic projectors, their compound eyes reflecting the sterile laboratory lights. Subject will now face Apex Predator Simulation 7 Alpha, announced Chief Examiner Vextac through the Universal Translator. The tall, gray-skinned alien's head tendrils twitched with anticipation. Previous subjects from 47 species achieved average fear coefficient of 8.7 out of 10. Marcus shrugged, rolling his shoulders. Let's get this over with. I've got tactical combat training in an hour. The chamber door sealed with a pneumatic hiss. Immediately, the walls dissolved into a dense jungle environment. Humidity pressed against Marcus's skin as synthesized sunlight filtered through emerald canopy. The sound system replicated every chirp, buzz, and rustle of alien wildlife. Then came the growl. Low, rumbling, primordial. The kind of sound that should trigger every survival instinct evolution had carved into sentient beings over millions of years. Through the synthetic undergrowth emerged the Corvathan, 8 feet of rippling muscle, obsidian claws, and teeth designed for rending flesh. Its 6 eyes locked onto Marcus with predatory intelligence. The monitoring station erupted in clicks and concerned chittering as the technicians observed their readouts. Impossible, whispered Vextac. Heart rate remains at baseline. Adrenaline levels unchanged. Pupil dilation minimal. Marcus tilted his head, studying the creature as it stalked closer. Looks like a grizzly bear had a baby with a mountain lion. He paused, then grinned. My Uncle Jake would love this thing. The Corvathan lunged with supernatural speed, holographic claws passing harmlessly through Marcus's body. He didn't even flinch. Next, he called out. The jungle faded, replaced by an underwater environment. Bioluminescent tendrils reached through murky depths as the Kraken of Nebula 7 materialized, tentacles thick as tree trunks, covered in serrated suckers, surrounding a beak that could crack starship hulls. Marcus's eyes lit up. Oh man, that's a big squid. My cousin runs a seafood restaurant in Louisiana. He'd pay premium for something like that. He made a mental calculation. Probably get 2,000 portions of calamari rings from those tentacles alone. The monitoring equipment began sparking as it tried to process readings it had never encountered. Fear coefficient, 0.2. The lowest on record. This is unprecedented, Vextac muttered. Deploy scenario Omega. The water vanished. Now Marcus stood on a barren asteroid, staring into the void of space as something massive stirred in the darkness between stars. The Void Leviathan, a creature of living shadow and cosmic horror that fed on the terror of civilizations. Ancient. Incomprehensible. Hungry. Its presence pressed against reality itself, causing the very atoms to vibrate with dread. Telepathic whispers of madness seeped through dimensional barriers. Marcus squinted into the darkness. Is that supposed to be scary? He scratched his chin thoughtfully. Looks like a really big manta ray. We used to dive with those in the Gulf of Mexico. Gentle giants, actually. The cosmic horror recoiled as if physically struck. In the observation deck, silence reigned. Finally, a junior technician, a crystalline being from the Andorian cluster, spoke up with musical chimes. Perhaps we should ask about his homeworld's ecosystem. Vextac activated the intercom. Cadet Thompson, what exactly did you hunt on Earth? Marcus's laugh echoed through the chamber. Hunt? Buddy, we didn't hunt most of this stuff. We farmed it. The really dangerous things on Earth? We domesticated them or drove them extinct because they were inconvenient. He gestured at the fading hologram. You want to see something scary? Wait until you meet my grandmother when she's cooking Thanksgiving dinner. She'll wrestle a 20-pound turkey into submission with her bare hands, then make you eat 3 helpings of everything while lecturing you about getting enough vitamins. The test chamber powered down completely. Assessment complete, VexTac announced weakly. Human specimen demonstrates anomalous fear responses. Recommend immediate placement in advanced xenobiology combat training. Marcus stepped out of the chamber, still chuckling. Same time tomorrow. I'm curious what else you've got in that catalog. Maybe something that actually challenges me. As he walked away, the assembled alien scientists exchanged nervous glances. They were beginning to understand why humans had been recruited for the Galactic Defense Corps. And why the enemy should be very, very afraid.